last time on Dubgonewrongpa.
After all, most girls aren't all that strong.
Sorry, my ultimate misogyny.
It comes through sometimes. You need to check every aspect. I'm your assistant.
That went so well for the last one.
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe this is a bad idea.
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps? What? How did you know?
It's not like I'm carrying a huge duffel bag.
Yeah, I think you are anyways.
Yeah, you're in the middle one.
All right,
Who
let's
do
go.
you think did it?
I have
Hail
no
Mary, I guess.
idea. Yeah, I've like.
But see, like the first case, it's a little obvious.
Yeah,
but
once I saw the crystal
Danganronpa-
ball, I pretty much figured it out. Yeah.
Danganronpa is really good at leaving you clueless until you piece stuff together slowly in the trial. Like normally, I'm pretty sure like you have no idea till around the end.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about it. Like, there's really nobody. Like, I have multiple that I'm just like maybe I could have seen this. Like, Byakuya, sure. Like Toko's being weird right now. What is it? Mondo was like the one that she hung out with that like one time.
That one time they hung out.
Yeah, but like, yeah, and also the dynamic with Mondo and Taka, like, again, I could just see the game being like, oh, hey, my bro would never do that. That type of kind of like duality there. Sakura, I don't think so. Maybe it's just freaking this guy that I don't remember his name anymore. It's like, yeah, I did it, bro.
he is that character.
Yeah, okay, I would say in general, it feels like all signs are pointed to Toko right now, but maybe conveniently so. But that's just based on everything. It's either Toko or it's either the whole Takamondo dynamic, and it's gonna be one of them. But I don't know which one it would be. Either one. So
Okay.
those are my three guesses right now. It's
Nice
either
prediction.
it's either
Yeah,
Toko or
logic.
it's Tako or Mondo.
Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yeah, Toko's not here.
What? And Toko is...
You guys really don't remember?
Kidding! I'm just kidding! How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time. Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. He's gonna
Grab her.
force open the door.
A few minutes later, reappear, dragging Toko behind him.
I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible! You're terrible!
Our spiritual pressure.
So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle on to the elevator and let's get the show on the road.
Oh yeah, that brick was fast. Pick bathroom.
I'll see you guys down there.
Shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm, and meek. Nobody had problems with her. That too, yeah. So I made the choice to kill a girl like that. Or maybe it was a Fumi. I don't know. Who cares? That murderer is
Who cares?
one of us. Someone's standing right here. Alright, let's start from the right and go to the left, I suppose. Give you plenty to work with. Show us how you fare. Look at whatever.
I guess I wasn't much help at all on this one.
There's something odd about Toko's behavior.
What are you talking about?
I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it.
Togo, man. What's got her so worked up? He's getting me worked up. I'm so pissed off. Miss 3D Saki, I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Okay, maybe he did do it. I don't know. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe.
I don't know why the killer did what they did, but
If it was you.
I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro?
That's right. This dynamic definitely won't cause a problem in the trial.
Shall we begin?
I will uncover the villain who performed such heinous acts on a weaker individual.
If it was somehow Sakura, like, they had to... That's either the best writing ever or the worst writing ever. If somehow it was Sakura. This is like... I believe, like, there's no way in God's green earth that Sakura would do this. If it's somehow Sakura, I don't even know anymore. Or this guy. Hey, you ready? We doing this?
This guy couldn't have killed anyone. He doesn't do anything.
I know. Yeah, maybe he's the mastermind just because he hasn't been doing anything in general.
Yes.
I give a small nod in reply. One last deep breath. I walk down the elevator on shaky legs. Each step forward, I can feel my heart starting to beat faster and faster. As soon as everybody was on, the elevator began to descend. Can't handle my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. Heroes would like to kill somebody on accident? Oh, how would an accidental death work? That would be interesting. Like, genuine mistake. I wonder. They have to do that at some point, surely. Surely. As I went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. Elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop.
What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
There's a difference here? Don't waste your time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Good, good. You're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all. Okay then, let's get the show on the road. Everyone, please find your assigned seats.
Okay. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly am I gonna do all this again? Can we? Oh my god, deadly real, deadly defense, deadly fast, yabba dabba doo.
Yabba dabba doo.
Alright,
Alright,
let's start.
Nas, do you want to be Kyoko now, or do you want me to be Kyoko?
I'm either way. Your Kyoko is good too.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'll stick to it.
Handiwork
Yeah,
allows you to
sure.
load 2 bullets at once. Effective during bullet time battle. Okay. Cover all of them.
I think that was the only skill you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the one.
Chihiro gave us points? I know we talked to
Yeah.
Chihiro. And then who else did I hang out with?
What does handiwork do?
Oh, those, yeah, so it lets you
Reload.
reload 2 bullets at once. Bullet time battle. I don't know what that means. I guess that means double targeting in one motion.
Oh.
For the bullet time battle.
You hanged out with Hifumi as well, and they gave you a skill point.
Yeah, that was handiwork.
That was
the
handiwork.
one.
Oh.
Yeah, I think everybody else gave me skill points, right?
Hero gave you skill point?
Chihiro gave me skill points, yeah. And
Yeah,
then,
everyone else.
and then was
Also
it
skill points.
Asahina? I hung out with Asahina. She talked about being naked on her balcony. At her
Oh,
friend's-
I remember the towel training or whatever.
Yeah. Alright, we're good to go. All rise for the class trial.
All right.
Let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. So your votes will determine the result. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the Blacken, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay then. So first off, let's talk about the murder weapon.
We gotta make clear it was used to deliver the fatal blow. Alright, here we go.
Oh, right into it.
Off the rails, going straight for it. Let's do it. Locker room dumbbell. Okay, I only have one. Still.
Wait. Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Yep.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument, but what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
That's not a contradiction. I bet it was an iron pipe. Radical.
Interesting! That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Poor Chihiro.
I'm just here to be wrong. It seems like that statement was only there to be wrong.
It's only 11 minutes of time.
Oh yeah, it made it shorter. Iron pipe! Stop right there! What? I love Half-Life! Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one. You, looked at her head wound?
Yeah, that's so creepy. If you don't mind, I'll proceed from here. Let's move on to discuss the discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear. What? For real?
For real.
For real? Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? New element has been added to non-stop debates.
Ooh,
Oh, wait, the
no.
narrative. Oh, shoot.
This is nice. I like this mechanic.
A new element has been added. Bro, I hadn't been here in quite a while. How you been? Hey, everybody, how you doing? It's me, the narrator. What's up? A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. There's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease. So be careful aim when you have your silencer out. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the white noise won't appeal at all. In which in this case you can fret about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck and have fun. White noise, huh? And if I miss aim.
White noise. Now, we don't know who's saying the white noise, but, like, you know.
Yeah.
I say it if you think it, you know.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Oh, okay. Oh, you get extra time. Okay.
But that's impossible!
Huh. Makes it impossible.
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
I have the proof. And speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is. I think Byakuya showed some in the archive. One look that I will say, like I'll keep voicing, of course, but it's so disorienting to be like voice and then like shoot all the little thingies.
Like,
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It shows the work of Genocide Jack.
That's impossible.
Makes that impossible. There's no evidence, right? No proof.
There's no proof. Ah!
Counter! Count you out. Hey, Aura. What's up? I might know the reason he could be involved.
What?
I found the file. I was looking around the library, or the archive in the library. There's some kind of confidential file that police put together about the Genocide Jack case. What? There's some weirdest shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library? It was probably... the why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth, so let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appears to be 2 defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder. That's right, bloodlust. Booblust!
No, it's actually bloodlust.
Booblust! More importantly, the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public. Never been made public? What the hell is it? Why don't you tell them, Makoto? I'm making you do stuff again. The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know, if I'm not mistaken, has to do with the positioning of the body. The bloody message took place, where the murder took place, how the victim was positioned. Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer dispenses the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who would know that are the higher-ups of the police department. However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So then, how did the culprit know about this, when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack. No friggin' way.
So you're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko. Oh, he just dropped it. I thought I would have to reveal that. I had a feeling ever since the whole room thing, but yeah. I thought he'd be like, Makoto, you tell them who it is.
Well, yeah.
It's Toko.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa. You lie!
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, blood phobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Genocide Jack... Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no. Another riddle, man. Why's it gotta be so complicated? I love that song. It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. Also, I also like that song. This means that for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also not to be Toko. The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple people, right?
Yeah, Makoto only likes, like, radio music.
Mm-hmm.
Hangman.
This could be DID? What? What? Associative... I know what the answer is, associative identity disorder, but... What the frick word am I making?
Yeah, wait, what are you trying to spell here?
What the frick? This is the hardest game, by the way.
Yeah, it is. It's like a word.
Personality disorder? No. Freaking what? I guess I'll just pick one and then just go for it. Definitely not a vowel.
Yeah, you'll heal it back anyway.
Yeah. A B? No. Maybe an S.
What word has a hit?
Oh, lucky. Okay.
Shiki.
Show, maybe? I think it has to be a vowel now. She.
Yeah, A. Definitely not Z.
Schizo? Is it schizo? It's schizo. It's schizo. C.
Oh.
What the? That's like a. That's not a word though. That's like slang. Okay, yeah. Yeah, she's a schizo. It's slang though. Why would it not give me like DID or personality?
That's crazy.
Yeah, they gave me
That's
slang.
kind of cool that the Z helped us figure that out.
Yeah.
We had no idea before we saw the Z.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality? I think that was a bit mistranslated. Yeah, probably.
Huh?
I think I read somewhere in the case file too. They thought that the suspect might have had, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder. Or schizo, if I'm being rude.
I am the ultimate rude person.
I'm the ultimate rude person. Okay, but still to go and say about that Miss Fukawa is perfectly acceptable. I think it had to do with the amount of letter spaces in the Japanese version. Oh, okay.
Yeah, oh, they probably could have increased the letter version. Like
So
the letters in the
find a
game.
word that fit, yeah. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has split personality. The one thing that shows Toko could have split personality has to do with her behavior. Like her behavior changing. Or is it because she fainted? They're trying to trick me. This is like a...
Yeah, there's no way it's just her behavior.
I feel like it changed because the fainting isn't changing anything.
Yeah, this first game is
piss.
really poorly translated.
Yeah, I feel like part of this is translation. I'm gonna say behavior because that's the part that changed. Okay. We got lunch? Nice. To find out she started acting totally different than usual, right? That's right. Think back to when she fainted. Which was also an answer you could have picked, but it would have been the wrong one. When she saw Chihiro's corpse. And then when she woke up... Eh.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey! Are you dead?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted.
The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom. I see a truth and a web of lies.
Makoto between the mini. Don't chase Kitsu. Don't chase Kitsu. True. It'd be rude. It'd be rude. It'd be rude.
I'll get canceled if I call her that.
You're quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, she regained consciousness in Sachihiro's body again. She was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So, when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Hey.
So, I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in the room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her, the killing even more people.
How? Yeah, how can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say is, how can you all... What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No, what she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Yeah, she straight up told me. Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me the most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
That's a lie, right, Toko? You said you wouldn't tell anyone. What? You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You only have yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Oh, damn, really? Did he really say
Ugh.
that? Bruh, this guy.
That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said... Okay, I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it, but
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud. Oh, thank you for the sub. Oh, with the sub play.
Wait, what's the sub song?
It's
Sub
the
song.
California Girls. With Raiden doing the
Oh.
dance. It's Raiden doing the dance. Is that California Girls? Where did that come from?
That's also one of my favorite songs.
They're undeniable.
I like whatever's on the radio.
Oh, jeez.
Well, hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see?
What's up with your tongue? What the heck?
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack, or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill.
What the f is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser's name. And what happened is a textbook split personality.
They're surprisingly very straightforward and agreeable.
So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should have turned a blind eye to one's fault.
She's so intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know.
Why do you keep talking about backs?
Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, and how the depths of every truth lies a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul, there's another that shines as bright as the sun.
This is the murderous feat Genocide Jack? I mean Jill? Wait, this is in my head. I can still keep saying Jack. This is beyond insane. Miss Jack or Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's that?
You're surprisingly really agreeable. Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind this entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell ya. I'm the mastermind of all masterminds. Just kidding.
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
This is very the pot calling the kettle black.
And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again.
Is it kind of weird that I like this personality a lot more than Toko?
Well,
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that come to light, Toko's life would be undoubtedly been ruined forever. I mean, yeah, okay, that is true. That is definitely a secret that would ruin your life forever. She had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
The crazy part is I just believe her. She's just very agreeable. Like, I feel like if she did it, she'd be like, yeah, that was me. Like, I don't know. She's very honest.
Huh? Like a killer's proud of their kill.
Right, yeah, exactly.
But I can't imagine anyone other than you or someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah, I could never believe a word I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe she's totally right about that, but maybe something's still bothering me. Like, seriously, does her tongue dry up or what? Like, does she have to put it back inside her mouth? Well, what she said, I need to get some more details about all this. Okay, okay, here we go. Make the argument. Murders GF can't be this chill. Still only one. I swear I didn't put it on gentle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Funny.
I don't know if you can.
I'm sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches. I think that's the one. What more proof do we need?
Gentle wouldn't have any white noise.
Oh, true. There's white noise. Give it up. You killed her. Okay, so obviously it's the one of the Byakuya ones.
Is
From
modus
Chihiro's book.
operandi the method?
Yeah, that means the method. But her method is different.
I didn't kill anyone.
Because it was a blunt attack to the head, but all the people had scissors and stuff. There's no scissors, pretty much. Boom. Stop right there.
You almost hit the white noise.
Yeah, I know.
Pink noise.
I know, right? It's white noise, but it's pink. Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one. Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you. I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodle, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro?
That was like a burger.
It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Wait, can we use that without copyright?
I don't care, I'm crazy.
That's true.
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two differences between the Genocide Jack causes and this one. Sorry I'm not using Jill. I'm really misogynist. There's one difference between the murders. In the photos from the other Genocide Jack cases, look at the neck and the stomach. You'll see a clear difference. Fatal injury. Yeah, because the injury was the dumbbell. One, cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed in the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. Skeizers. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right? Yeah, yes, that's remarkably different from the other murders. Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail suddenly change their method? There's one more, one conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini,
You really like these Italian references, don't you?
then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking? Especially Italian. I really like Italian.
So, are you saying the other differences has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference is related to how she was suspended. In the photos in the other Genocide Jack cases, all victims were stabbed with their hands. Here, you'll see the clear difference. It was the wire. Do you remember what used to suspend her? It was some kind of rope used to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. This pair of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
Who sells you those scissors?
Like I said, I'm a professional. So naturally, I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac there said 2 differences, but he's wrong.
Okay, seriously, are we allowed to use these copyright phrases? Big Mac? Like, I don't know if we can use these. Are you referring to me?
Big Makoto.
Listen up,
Okay.
Big Mac. Now, there's actually one more difference.
Uh-huh.
My word, you really didn't notice. Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
Oh, they're all dudes. I didn't notice that.
There's a pattern there just waiting to be discovered.
Pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
What did you say? I had to.
Just like right beside her. And she
Right.
just slow turns to look at him.
He just reacts to the word, like reflex.
You're worse than me.
Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and Chihiro didn't fit it. If you look at the names of every victim, what you'll notice is... I think I figured it out. I knew why she couldn't have killed Chihiro. Because Chihiro was her lover. I was waiting for a dumb answer. She was a girl. It's because Chihiro was a girl.
Bingo! Bullseye! And the party!
What are you talking about? In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common. Ken, Harad, I'm not going to say all these names again, but there they are. There was no end to it. They were all guys?
That's right. The people I killed with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men. I can't believe I said it! Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it. I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fear girl. And the movie side of me just hates it.
I knew you were for juicy.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged Phantomon.
Phantom what?
So since Chihiro was a girl and not a adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Am I an
Wouldn't it
adorable little
help
man
me?
to you?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You clearly explain your hobby and your philosophy. That's not all there is to it, is it? It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lolly cur.
Cur.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
That does make some amounts of sense.
It does, kinda, yeah.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prize scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school.
Any scissors?
So does she just have some?
I don't use just any scissors. I use my own set of high-class, envy to the entire world scissors.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, jeez.
Da, 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 da!
Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's fully equipped.
That's right. So I can kill anywhere, anytime.
Where did you put them?
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side?
Freaky Jim.
Go ahead and tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you. Now, not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah, that's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person who'll copy Genocide Jack's cases. Oh, I'm a little bit lost on this one. Oh, shoot! One person who could have copied Genocide Jack's cases? Definitely not
Do
him.
you want Kyoko? Because I'm talking a lot. Already.
It's up to you.
Not
If
Sasha.
you, I don't know if you still want to
Not
talk
sure.
more.
No, I mean, I'm down. I just feel like I'll be doing a lot of Jill.
Oh,
Asahina.
sure.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Valo. Appreciate it. I'll give you a shout in a second. Thank you for the raid.
Okay.
What the heck?
What the hell is that emote?
The campaign
It's like twerking, I
begins.
think.
Oh my goodness. That's pink.
It's me.
I killed them.
Got a minute to decide.
The only thing I think of is Byakuya, because he has connections. Sorry, buddy. Oh, did I get it? Oh, shoot. Okay.
Nice.
Holy moly. Yeah, I was lost on that one. Thank you for the shout out. Who got the shout out? Look at the stream. What were you streaming? You were playing Dubgonewrongpa. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You had no problems getting access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you already looked through the Genocide Jack file before all this happened, hadn't you? Are you saying Mr. Tagami did it?
And the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was...
It makes sense too, because that's why he was with us for so long, maybe.
because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I'd put my stamp on it. That adorable glasses man was behind it. Oh. I would fire.
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Makoto, take care of this. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
I've been suspicious this whole...
Literally ever since- Looking back and thinking about it now. Check out the dog. All right, see you, Vala. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. Catch you later. Thank you for coming in.
That was quite an honest, reason for heading out. Most people just say they're going to bed or get some food.
Yeah,
But you very honestly said what you were doing.
it's kind of cool. The way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange. And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
And then your sister.
Yeah, so my sister wakes up and then is behind me again. You want us to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy... That's right, Makoto. I'm a pervert. Now give me those thongs. They should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl, hence why I said we should check the girls' room. Nothing so strange about that, I'd say. On the contrary, there's something really strange. Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share it with the rest of the class. There's a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. A new element has been added to non-stop debates.
Wait, another
Again.
one?
Would you like to hear more? Absolutely.
Oh my god, I'm totally freaking out over here.
Next, we're going to add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. What's the best time to use a flashback? Well, you'll just have to find out. Use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun. Wait, what button was it? Is it left?
Hold left mouse
Okay,
button,
hold
I
left,
think.
hold left.
I think you can pull it up anyways.
Monokuma file number 2. So this is probably not going to do anything. That's just waste.
So you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check the girls' locker room, you absolutely take it. I'm talking that line for a while. This natural reaction of any guy. The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that? I wish you'd taken me with you.
Oh my god.
I didn't know which one to grab. Hearing Byakuya's comment about Chihiro being a girl, I realized there's a clear contradiction there. But it doesn't make sense how he could have known before we even found it. It made the contradiction clear. I don't even know what to absorb. Chihiro was a girl.
So you need to grab one of the bullets and use it on a different statement.
I assume it's Chihiro was a girl. Oh, let me skip past this.
I'm just sitting here freaking out.
Yeah, the victim was Chihiro. Okay. The victim was Chihiro. Oh, how did he know the victim was Chihiro before he entered the room? Because we didn't know who died. We didn't know who died.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first. I just didn't know how this worked.
Okay. I guess? No, okay.
Or the other way around.
Yeah.
Okay, other way around.
Come on, Makoto, don't scare me like that. Make me
Sorry, my bad. I was doing pretty good.
Dude, I'm doing nothing. Come on, don't
Let
come
me
to me.
absorb
that
this.
one.
Before we found the body.
Did you just absorb my word?
Kind of. Take this. I guess it makes sense that it's aimed at him too, because he's the one we're combating, kind of. Oh, right, because that's the contradiction. Right. That's the contradiction point. The thing that she said was not contradiction.
You shot the fact that hits the contradiction.
Okay, I get it. I'll tell you what's so strange about that. It's because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So you claim you went to the girls' locker room because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up. I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak. You lack hatred, Makoto. Huh? Hatred? What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you got more than that. Go ahead and show us. Yes, I ripped the word out of your mouth. Now say it louder to take credit for it. What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him. What's the matter? You're not finished already. Are you? There must be more to it. There is, I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh, proof I'm the culprit, you mean?
I didn't say that.
The differences between this case and the other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? I'm not even sure. The library desk lamp. Oh, right. He always uses the... Okay.
What, the difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? Very well. I wanted to kill. I used my very own special scissors. But I used those same scissors to arrange the body.
What Chihiro was suspended with. It was some kind of rope, was it not?
That's right, it absolutely was.
There must be something very fishy indeed about that rope. Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh? I've never seen that rope. Okay, so that's obviously the... Somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
I've never seen that rope in my life.
The item she had been bound with used, like, rope. Was it actually rope? A very specific object. Like the desk lamp. Very own special scissors. No, it's not. Okay. Ba-da-ba-da. Your Honor, he's fibbing.
Your Honor, cat.
Oh, you killed that.
don't shoot that.
Yeah. Take this.
Nice.
I got your back. My back. Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. What happened to her, the shy girl? Oh, she just has a different personality. That's a murdered, obsessive, suicide killer. He was killed like hundreds of people. You know, as you do. She just has a different personality.
It happens.
Yeah. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord. What? An extension cord? Byakuya, you used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? It's always the quiet ones. And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you wouldn't discover that fact.
Then Byakuya must have been the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this. I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right? Yeah. He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. He's not even involved. Wait, not even involved? What's wrong? I asked if you think that's what happened. Hell yes, that's what happened. That's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree. Not with disagreeing.
What? he kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
I'm sorry, could we hold on a sec? Can I get a recess? Monokuma, recess? I think we need to talk about this a little more. Do we really need to? We already decided who did it. I know, but still. There's something that's still bothering me. Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of some homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you? Wait, he's an ass. And besides that, what was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room. But does that mean... Can I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something about what he said. Scene of the crime... I think they're implying he can't get into the locker room. Genocide Jack's presence, the extension cord. It has to be this one. Got it. You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible the murder took place somewhere? Oh, never mind. Or it's the fact that the room... I still forgot about the room swap. Yeah, there was a room swap that happened because the posters in the coffee. How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even the world of disappointments, that's a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There's absolutely no question about it. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else? I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else and then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
What?
The rest of the murder scene? Nah. That's awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all that. I believe I do. Hey, Byakuya, Did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who wasn't so confident up until now. Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof. Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. There was something that was switched between the boys and the girls' room. Okay, it was the posters, but also I feel like the coffee thing is a bigger. Yeah. But do I pick?
I feel like that has to be related to Sakura first.
See, the thing is, like, there's a couple of items here. Because, okay, you have Sakura's, like, testimony, right? Then you have the actual carpets, and then you have the double posters. Like, which one is the correct one?
You need to show like 2 of them.
Right, can I show multiple? Okay.
No, I don't think so.
I
So
feel like it's the posters.
I think so too, because this one focuses on 2 items versus the other ones just focus on 1 item. So I think it is this one. So we'll go with this one. I got it.
There you go.
The poster, it had huge boobs. The fact that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room. Your proof? Check out these. Your proof is some posters. The posters in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's a little bit strange? I mean, they're huge.
You want evidence? I got 2 big ones right here.
Oh my gosh. Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of her were totally fake.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of a super popular boy band, Tornado. Again, that doesn't really belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's another thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
It's a good thing you didn't submit that one as evidence. That would have been wrong. I would have been silent about it, though. Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
Bro, those carpets had, like, weight machines on them. How did they remove the carpet, like, and put the other one? Like, those weight machines are heavy, you know? No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved.
Like now it should be the carpet?
But which
Yeah, it's
one?
The boys' locker room one.
Okay.
Because it's her car. Her
Yeah,
car
yeah, I think you're right. Right, but see, okay. Also, yeah, look, the machine is on the carpet. Like, how did they move it? Yeah, like that's crazy. Anyway, like the lifting machine is on the carpet.
Yeah,
That's
like
kinda
how
crazy.
how could they have moved that?
Unless they're like super strong. The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it in the boys' locker room carpet. I didn't tell anybody though.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
What did we like bring the carpet in?
Yeah, I took a picture.
Check this out.
Check this out.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
What?
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. Oh, and by doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly see your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go to all that trouble switching the of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Uh,
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should only have allowed her to access. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
no, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Hey! Shut up, I'm telling you. It's time for me to be a useful character. I know she could have done it. Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? I won't sell you, though. Unless you catch my bullet, right, Makoto? Yeah, catch my bullet. Never mind, you already have it.
Is that really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah, I've got it. She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
She used the thing that was in the main hall. Eh? What thing?
Huh?
I was talking about Leon's handbook, of course. Thank you. If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room, no problem. Technically, if Chihiro was able to use Leon's handbook, she could get into the boys' locker room, just like you said. I should grab that bullet. When we found Leon's handbook in the main hall, no doubt that's what it was. In which case, can we really say that she used it? Alright. But which one do I contradict?
I don't think there was anything else to shoot.
Hacked?
never mind.
Yeah, this is just false. Oh, shoot.
I don't think that didn't quite make
You think you have
sense.
to
But it didn't contradict it, okay. Yeah. It was wrong, but it didn't contradict.
Idiot, Makoto, you're so stupid.
Oh, you don't have the bullet anymore.
Yeah, I gotta pick it up again.
What else is there to shoot though?
There is one more line.
Or is it that Leon's handbook is broken? Oh yeah, cause cause she can't use Leon's handbook because it is broken. Okay, I got it. Alright, she can't use Leon's handbook because it's broken.
So he tried being helpful.
Kind of. You're here to be a contradiction. No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook. Why not? Because Leon's handbook was broken. Oh yeah, well then, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go talk again, bye.
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Oh.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rules state that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one, or stealing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Bzz. You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook.
Maybe Miss Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong. Also, I have some evidence apparently that I haven't yet presented. I just randomly remembered that.
Oh, I remember. Seems like there's no way she could got into the boys' locker room. So, I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Hey, is it that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya's the one who did it? Really? Still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. Oh, I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
You finally decided to open your mouth and that's what you gotta say? Even though I haven't really been talking that much either. Ugh. There's no way she could have get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Can we do that?
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry, this will make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, alright then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Huh? For real?
For real?
For real?
And who's that
that?
blonde-haired kid that's always popping in?
Who just showed up?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring, or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it will meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Okay, this is new. Forever knew what was happening. Class trial been put on hold. Headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And then where she took us was... the locker rooms? Oh, yeah. Girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
You examined her carefully? Like using our hands? No way.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
What does she want us to check? It's not that it creeps out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have her examined.
Actually, she didn't like the girls that much. I remember that fact.
No.
She hung out with the boys a lot more often.
So just leave this to me.
Sakura. Now, what is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is this what you two are about?
Yeah.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Bring her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What?
Hmm?
This is... What does this mean?
What? Oh my gosh.
Ah!
Wait, what's happening? What is it? That's what I'm asking.
Not possible. It's not possible.
Is she a Super Saiyan? Sakura's eyes were staring wearily at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is...
Is what?
is a boy!
What? Oh, shoot! That would explain why she kept, or he kept saying he wanted to get stronger, I guess?
Oh, he's a limp.
He's a, pardon my French, he's a tramp! Pardon my French. If I apologize. Oh, shoot. Yeah, she looked pulled her cock. Oh, shoot. What the? Okay, yeah, that makes... Wait.
The good old 2010s trap
Yeah.
stereotype, right? You don't see these very often anymore.
Yeah, not really anymore. No, I think I think Chihiro was just a boy, but they're like, I don't know, they're just a little bit more, they just dress more femininely, and but maybe they wanted to be seen as a boy, cause like, yeah, they. Whoa.
I don't think anyone's ever asked.
Yeah, nobody ever. That's a good. Yeah, nobody really ever. They just assumed, and Chihiro never corrected them. It is a very anime trope, especially during the 2010s. This was a huge.
There's a lot of anime
Yeah.
tropes in this game.
Yeah, it's like this, like Astolfo, like stuff like that. Holy guacamole, dude. I mean, yeah, that definitely puts a new angle on the case. He was just able to get in here normally because he just, yeah, okay. Who's ready for the Naruto discourse?
Oh yeah, 5 more years of
Naruto discourse. Oh my gosh, what? Holy, dude, if they told me as a player to figure that out, I would have been dead. Like, they would, I never, oh gosh. I mean, there were definitely some hints though. There were definitely some hints, but they were pretty subtle.
Not going to work out with the other girls.
Yeah. Only wanted to hang out with, like, talk to guys. Holy. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry, I was just like, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. I see. I'm into this. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact. What? You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then... that is really true?
Chihiro was a guy.
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
I'm an ally. I would never misgender anybody.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Oh my god, Taka's not beating the allegations. She's freaking out about this and Sakura.
Yeah, I know.
Then, why, he was a cross-dresser? Now I'm really on fire. I wish I had killed him.
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
No, actually, I'm...
Yes, that certainly does make things much more interesting.
That's why I never actually use pronouns for Chihiro. Oh shoot, even chat, like low-key there were hints in the chat.
Like, I
Smart.
had to just-
Smart.
yeah. I didn't want to accidentally slip up and say he instead of she.
Right, no, I think you guys all did
a
a
few
good.
times.
Oh yeah, I mean, for me, I didn't ever notice it.
We did a good job.
You guys did a good job on that. Yeah, this one did not see coming at all.
Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Holy crap, this one's crazy. It's just the second one. This one that has like 5 twists so far. Genocide Jack, freaking
Oh yeah,
Chihiro being a guy.
they're crazy.
Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
Best Dangan fans lead you on as bad as the game. Hey, I respect it. I'd rather be led on than just being told that like I'm saying things wrong. You think Chihiro was actually a guy? The thought had never crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did in fact list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true. Even though Monokuma knows that, and so obviously, whatever. I'm being difficult.
Of course, his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
Yeah, guys can wear skirts, maybe. I don't know.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room.
It's called a kill? True. Fair play, fair play.
Chihiro was Scottish.
Also, I like how this implies that Kyoko figured this out and then just didn't tell anybody, which is normal,
yeah,
but
remember
yeah.
she was investigating the body, and
Mhm.
then she was just like, "Oh,
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, she told us to also touch everything, and we didn't.
And we found the
Really?
hand or something. The head bludgeoning.
Yeah.
And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation.
Actually, she didn't have those. Everything has been connected. All the mysteries are finally becoming clear.
Okay, well, connected, clear, whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become interesting indeed. And he's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all. What? But aren't you the one that accused him in the first place? It just seems too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. Like, when Leon was wrong, he kept shouting, "Stupid, stupid, stupid." Byakuya's not doing that.
he's not doing that."
The way he's acting, it makes it seem like he doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too, how can I put it, overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. Okay then, stupid, 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 stupid.
It's like, wow, I'm actually getting away with this.
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. You really were the killer. That stuff wouldn't have had an effect on you. So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have any more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
That's right. He's right. I'm not the culprit. It wasn't me. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it. Are you with us right now? No, I'm not. Having with you right now, I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
Your Honor, I was just trolling.
Honestly, I was just messing around with you guys. Come on.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why did you do that to his body?
It was freaking funny, dude. Come on. My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprits is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Bro, you can't just be trolling us.
Bro, the life and death game, he's like, let me mess around a little bit. Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more. Are we seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Yeah, of course I do. What am I? An answer something? Hey, don't call me out for having that not many lines. Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek? But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real? Don't make me choose again. It's the one thing we can be sure about that we know about the killer, because we have against access to the real murder scene, which means, yeah, then they're a guy. Okay, I see this line of thinking. Then they're a
So
guy.
it's flipped from what
Yeah.
we used to think.
It has to be a guy
That-
now.
Doesn't that put more heat on Byakuya?
Yes. Since this is the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is broken, the killer would have to use their own. In other words, he had to have been a guy. We still don't know how Leon broke his handbook, but it's not important right now. Still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Oh, okay, I guess I'm finding clues. Here we go.
Yeah, we're kind of in the dark now.
Celeste's account. Okay.
No more bullets? What the
That's
heck?
it.
Heck was Celeste's account.
The duffel bag.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, clues are one thing, but... Did nobody get a good look at the killer?
If Simpson was not a killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah, what we all need right now is any kind of new info.
I think that was it. It's over. It's all over, man. You wanna know who saw the victim? The killer, and only the killer. It's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in.
It might be that one. Only the
Game
killer.
over, man. Game over.
Hmm.
No, not game over. Yeah, it's one of those two. Which one, though? As a matter of fact, there is an eyewitness account regarding Chihiro. She has more information.
I think it's only the killer because Celeste is the one who's.
Yeah,
Okay.
she also
That's-
saw Chihiro.
Let me see the other phrase first.
Yeah, the other one.
I think it's only the two of them. The one you just passed.
New info.
no.
Oh, yeah, that's not a contradiction, though.
Yeah.
It's not a contradiction. The killer and only the killer. That's wrong. Celeste also saw Chihiro. You're just here to be a contradiction again!
Everything you say Hero is wrong.
Is Hero Liz just here to be wrong so we can say he's wrong? I think that's what it feels like.
You know what? Maybe he is because he's the ultimate clairvoyant, and they're like always wrong.
Oh, true.
Maybe.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Yeah? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever. Just hurry up and tell us.
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket in a duffel bag. But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
Oh. Oh yeah, I was also wondering about that if we would go try and attempt to find it, but I guess not.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that's when he said something that struck me as rather odd. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry. Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. Why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet someone, and then they were going to work out together.
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because we were afraid to find out the secret he was hiding, eh?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was very much. Enough so that he was to risk being revealed.
Oh, what marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No, you already have what you need to make the connection.
Can you just say it?
No, it's fun watching you try. You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer? Ah!
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of.
Huh?
Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences. Inferences. If we just take the time to talk it out. Easy for you to say. But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there were the same. Or are the same, so I can't imagine what make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow. It's really hard to believe. I'm kind of lost on this one.
Are you gonna get multiple bullets now?
Let's see. Nope.
Really? No.
I might have to
What?
absorb one, though.
I guess normal difficulty really is normal.
Oh, first of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next, we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
You mean the specific track? What do you mean the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So what you're saying is, the killer was wearing some blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black. Wait, why did he even mention that? Because exercising sucks. I have a white tracksuit personally. I get it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
What?
Okay, so clearly it's something having to do with Mondo talking about... Like, why did he even need to mention the fact that he wears a white one? Like, why was that necessary?
Well, Hero said he wore a white one. Mondo said black.
Oh, black, yeah. Why was that? Okay, you heard him, right? What he
So-
said just now without even realizing it?
He had a blue
One of them
one.
said black and one of them said white, and then Taka said they wanted to match with blue,
Yeah.
but neither of them were blue.
My tracksuit is black. But the tracksuit because... No, but yeah, he is the one that says, but his is blue. How would he know it's blue? Not even Celeste said it was blue.
Oh. Wait.
No.
But that's not the right bullet though.
Oh, that's not the right bullet.
Use Celeste.
Shut up, you little bitch. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Have you not said it yet? I guess she never brought up the color yet. In the
No.
Huh. Yeah, I guess you were holding that to your chest to see if someone stumbled.
Same flash.
Oh, you
Okay.
had a.
Okay. I had to pick up the blue and shoot the black. I had to pick up the blue and shoot the black.
Well, you have Celeste's account. Doesn't that say it's blue?
No, she never said it was
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah. So that her account versus the blue jacket.
Did she ever say it was blue? I think I'm picking up
thought-
blue and I'm shooting black.
I don't think.
Let me try it,
don't
because
think
I don't think she ever said the color. I think
Yeah,
he's...
I don't
Because
think it matters if they match.
Because,
I think
okay,
it ma-
the reason I'm saying that is Kyoko just said, do you hear what he said unintentionally? So I'm thinking that, like, oh, it's what he said like by accident. So I think I'm picking up blue, and then I'm shooting black. Okay, I was wrong.
No.
That's something they will be. Okay. So I guess I'm just using the normal account into the black suit?
Yeah, I don't think she's said in trial that it's blue, but she's told us it's blue.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I must have just forgot that, but you're right. I got messed up by Kyoko's thing at the end.
Yeah, Kyoko's like, oh, didn't you hear that? Woo!
That
So
one.
this
that
is the one? Yeah, okay. With a normal bullet. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so my line of thinking was that he accidentally says blue, even though blue wasn't mentioned, and I shoot the black one because the black one is the
Yeah.
contradiction. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Okay,
The black one is his own though.
Yeah, same thing. Just
yeah.
Mm.
Hold on just a second, Mondo. What did you just say? Huh? What did I just say? When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into the duffel bag. And then I assumed he headed off to exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. Okay, yeah, okay, so I guess it's more so that I am using Celeste's, like, wording to contradict that. More so, because, like, what he said is still a contradiction, but I need to specifically use the information that I have against that specific information. I guess. It makes sense,
think.
I get it. Why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit? What,
yeah,
you-
like only Celeste and Makoto would know it's blue because they're the only ones who talked about it between each other.
Mm-hmm. The color of the one,
Mondo knowing.
yeah, the color of the one Chihiro got wasn't publicly known, right? But I so like the reason I made the first bullet is because him saying it's blue is like kind of a contradiction, and then I shot the black. Like it's the same idea but wrong
Yeah,
route. Yeah, same idea but wrong route. Hey Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
Before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was
Eh?
then.
Sometimes
Mondo.
you cut out.
She cut out at the last word.
Yeah.
Blue,
Blue.
I think.
Or
Uh,
you. Something.
Then,
Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just...
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation. And then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw a cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility.
Jerry?
Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro? So how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
It's just by chance I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands. It can't be it either, according to Celeste's testimony.
he stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
When Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point to making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly see what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Who would have thought me, the actual criminal here, would have done it? Perhaps, but you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit, and it'll be obvious who he met with. What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intentions was to draw a slip of the tongue from the... That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning. Somehow.
Why? What made you so suspicious? Yeah, tell us.
The leader of a biker gang, so I just kind of assumed he'd kill someone eventually.
Wait, huh? Wait, why does the player get to make a choice for your thing? What?
That's a good question. Oh god, his monologue is overlapping with mine.
Oh no. Because
Why did she think it was Mondo?
the way he talked. Oh, he said dude. He said
hate him.
right. He
Nope,
said
I just fucking hate him.
he said dude. He said dude, unintentionally.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off.
Oh, and she was the only one who knew Chihiro was a guy because she investigated his
Yeah,
body.
she investigated the body thoroughly.
Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently.
Hey, did I get any free HP from that answer? No, no. Oh, okay.
No, what are you talking about? You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chicks. And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You noticed such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful! No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? One of the only criminals here? Aside from the other one who only has a criminal through multiple personality disorder? Did you really kill Chihiro? I'm so pissed off! I didn't kill anyone! You're stupid, 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 stupid! That's what I was waiting for. You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a false accusation.
See, I knew this dynamic would pick up at some point.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem.
It seems we are all out of loot.
Yeah, what evidence do we have? I feel like we used up almost everything.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. My time has come. Whoa, wait, keep that camera steady. I was threw up a little bit. What the little ghost friend is telling me. Yeah, that reminds me, Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Everybody's looking at me. Actually, I'm thinking about it, and I don't feel that relevant. Jeez, you just couldn't. Oh gosh, jeez, did your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Tell us. I know where you've been. If you insist. Here it is.
Huh? What do you have there?
It happens to be in the handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I swooped it up. You found it on the ground, then it must belong to. It's mine. It's Mondo's. Obviously Mondo or Chihiro.
You just had Mondo's the whole time and didn't say anything?
I don't think he had Chihiro's because we know Chihiro's is broken, right?
No, that's Leon's that's broken. But I mean, what would Chihiro's do in this situation?
You're right.
So it had to be Mondo's,
Nope, never mind.
right?
It's Chihiro's. Does it belong to Mondo? I have mine right here, you idiot. Ow. Oh no! Ah! Okay, it's Chihiro's. You know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact, indeed. It was totally sure I found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that was what I was hoping, but it's busted. It won't even. Yeah, right. Okay, I remember this part. They
Oh,
were.
it is busted.
Yeah, they were both broken. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence of the murder. After the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right, they're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken. As is Leon's, sitting...
Oh, get cut out again.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken. As is Leon's, sitting...
Oh my! It's the same spot. As soon as you say
Why are you
sitting,
doing
right after you
that?
say sitting.
As is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall.
There we go. Okay, so I remember them mentioning Chihiro's thing was broken at some point. I don't remember when, but like I feel like I remember that. Unless I am well, maybe I could be confusing the fact that it was missing with Leon's being broken.
The only one that I remember, we're in the main hall, got
Yeah, the main
the
hall.
three of them, and then Junko and Sayaka's are there, but
I just
the
remember.
third one isn't working.
I just remember them mentioning Chihiro's handbook and it being broken. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I just confused the both of it missing with Leon's being broken in my head. I don't know.
I just don't know how they break.
For sure, I remember them mentioning Chihiro's handbook before. That's for sure that. I don't know remember the context, but I remember them mentioning it.
For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure.
Yeah, that's 50%.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
Did the handbooks break? There's one possible explanation. Hitting the weak point. That's what he said earlier. Ha! And I got health back. You already told us before the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Oh, you remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip. But he never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
I see, Sneeze.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then...
Where were Leon and Where would they both have been that they would break?
Leon's probably broke when he got plowed by 1,000 baseballs.
No, Monokuma said specifically that didn't happen. 'Cause he said
Yeah,
it'd be
he
10
said
tons
that.
of force and baseballs wouldn't do it.
Mhm.
We can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what that means. You know what that weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example?
Wait, really? You do? Can you let us out of here? We're being pushy about it.
Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break.
High temperatures? Like, what? There's like the incinerator and like what? The sauna? So...
Oh, Leon must have thrown his in the incinerator.
Okay, yeah,
Like, he
okay.
threw his shirt away or whatever.
Maybe. Okay, and then that would be the incinerator. And then...
I have no idea what Chihiro's.
yeah, the only high heat thing I can think of else is the sauna. Yeah. I flipping knew it. You knew it? Yeah, because I found the handbook lying on the floor in the sauna, and I didn't mention it until right now.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees.
Jeez.
Strange how you don't get burnt, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
It's because as your sweat evaporates,
Oh.
it creates a cooling layer of air on your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. Definitely relevant.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll come back to this. Thanks, Sharp. RC Carrot.
The layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around.
Oh.
So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
That's true. I remember. I used to go to saunas.
Wow, interesting. I learned one new fact today.
This would be a trifling speck of knowledge. Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Well, there were two people in the sauna for a long time. One of them was wearing their uniform. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke?
They know how to sauna when you have an after-stream party, Andrew.
They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it would be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? It's not like we can check if everybody can turn on their handbook right now. Like, that would be super simple. I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna. I might know someone who did. Whoa, seriously? I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was... who might have brought their handbook to the sauna. It had to be the one who wore all their clothes into the sauna. It was...
Don't do it, Makoto.
Hifumi. Alright,
Yes.
anyway. Genocide. Oh, like how it says specifically Genocide Show. Leon, Celeste, Byakuya, Chihiro. Yeah, it's totally me, dude. Oh, Sahina, Alright, there you are, buddy. Wait, no, way! Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it? What? What?
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had the endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? Yeah. And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. Little did he realize, he also left his handbook in one of the uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook to the sauna could easily destroy it.
No. Oh, wait. Hold on. You got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. I did. I actually don't know what he's talking about.
Uh,
I have something that proves it. Oh, now we got three.
Uh-oh.
That proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
I'm kind of stumped on this one, low-key. I'm sure Mondo's handbook broke during their sauna showdown, if I can prove that. Then that will show that the handbook Mondo has... Oh! He has Leon's! He just put Leon's there! Like he just put the broken one there. Like Mondo has Leon's on him.
Okay, so Leon didn't throw his in the incinerator.
Okay, wait, where's the bullet? How do I switch to it? Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, Leon never broke his. He switched it.
Ah, he took it. I guess he must have found them.
Yeah. Is it this one though? Okay, I don't know what the contradiction is though.
Yeah,
I think it must be that. I can't think of
think
anything
that's
else.
the only one. Wrong.
Yeah.
Or wrong. I guess you could shoot the word wrong if you want.
Yeah, so he has Leon's handbook right now. I mean, the thing I said earlier still applies. You could just turn it all on, then you would see the name at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh god.
Oh,
You missed.
but hold on. I need to focus. Okay, I got this.
Lock it.
I need to lock in. Okay, I think it's coming up here. Let me get rid of the stuff first. Okay, boom. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay. So he has Leon's book. Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours? Oh, shoot. The fuck that's supposed to mean? The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Is that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for the one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right. The punishment he suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it. So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually... Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is
Bro, it's so crazy that she cut out at both actuallys.
It cuts out at the end of Celeste's
Sentences every time.
Every time Celeste is about to finish, it cuts off.
It's so crazy.
Okay.
It's so crazy. Yeah,
Which would mean...
it's only Celeste too. I don't know. It's
So
weird.
weird.
Okay, interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Nah, he took it. He quote unquote borrowed it.
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to your student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit, but no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with the corpse is not a violation.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but... You son of a bitch!
What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Okay,
I
then...
know you're wrong because I killed him.
It was me! Then why don't we look back on this case one more time? From the beginning.
No.
That way, oh, okay, I guess we don't. He said no, guys. Everything will come clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Can we go back to blaming Byakuya, please?
Yeah, dude, that was like a whole tangent. I said that too. I was like, this feels like random. All right, starting from the beginning, she got her clothes to take with her. Then Celeste saw her, putting them on.
the blue one, right?
She didn't leave yet.
Oh my god, there's so many.
Handbook, door. Oh, Celeste saw the bag. Celeste sees the blue bag. Stuffs it inside. She leaves. Act 2. She enters the boys' room because she's a boy. And she says hi. He says hi to Mondo. What goes?
I think you need to scan the card first?
Which locker room did Chihiro go into? Oh, never mind.
Scan.
There's something
Yeah.
everyone has that you need to get. Ah, the scan. Yeah. The scan's down here.
I just need to make a manga. This will take 20 minutes.
Hey, Fumi,
You
help
don't
me out
mind
here.
buying a candy.
Okay. Boom. Scans the card. Goes into the room. Says, "What's up, Mondo?" Puts the bag into the thing. Goes like, "Nani?" Wait, what is this? The weapon the killer used was the dumbbell. Okay.
So they're like, hey, and they're just talking.
Mm-hmm. Picked up the dumbbell. And he's like, "What is the motive?" We still haven't figured out what the motive is, by the way. Go smash. As the murder took place, some blood splattered onto something. It was the murder weapon. Boom. Murder weapon falls. He goes like, "Ugh, did I just do that?" On the ground. Rolls up the mat. Oh yeah, there it is, the machine. I guess he took off all the weights from it and then put it onto the side. Okay, yeah.
I mean, yeah, you gotta remember, they have like all night to
That's
do
true,
this,
that's
right?
true. Rolled up the mat. To disguise the truth, the killer switched around the carpet as well as the posters. But which version of the posters? There's
There,
three
maybe
versions of the posters.
That one's a taking down.
And the other one is a putting on. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Which locker room did the killer move to? The girls' locker room. Just double check if there's another one with the girls' room. What's this? Oh, sauna.
Oh.
The door. Okay, yeah, whatever. Girls' locker room. The hint gave me the answer. Girls' locker room. Took Chihiro's dead body card. Sign in. Killer took something from the other locker room and switched it to the... Okay, and then put the poster. Took Chihiro's body. Put it down. Panted, and then left the scene just like this. then Byakuya's like, it's Byakuya time.
This would be really funny.
Yo, check this out. What was it that Byakuya brought to the murder scene? Okay, yeah, brought the wires, tied up Hiro, and then he made the letters, right? But then what did he use to disguise what had happened? Oh, disguise.
I think you're right about the letters.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Put bloodlust on the wall. Act 5. Where did the killer go after they were done? I think this one's the red herring. Where'd the killer go after they were done?
They went to melt the card?
Where's
When
the sauna?
When the handbook got thrown into the sauna room, what happened to it? Okay, it
I
broke.
think. Yeah.
This the door? Is that correct?
No, I think that room one is the sauna.
Oh, you're right. That is the sauna. This is the sauna. I don't know why I thought this was the gym. Yeah, you're right. That is the sauna.
Yeah,
Let me
I
just...
thought so too.
Yeah. Okay. So the fake one.
Fumi's tie is an upvote. Is it seriously a Reddit upvote?
Wow. Alright, let's go from the back and see if I got it right. Alright, to start, she got her duffel bag from the storage room. Celeste saw her and she saw it was a blue tracksuit. Then she left. He leaves, scans in the key card to get into the blue room, sees Mondo in there, puts the bag away. Mondo goes like, I really like lifting weights. How about I lift this weight on your head? And then blood splatters, blood gets on the dumbbell.
I think the dumbbell one might actually be the poster. Instead.
This one?
Yeah.
As the murder took place, some blood splattered onto something. Okay, because it's... Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I guess it's
You're
either
right.
one, right?
Yeah, because
They're
it's
both something.
splattered onto something, but we already know what the murder was. Like, it
Yeah.
splattering on the poster is more important because of the switch. So I think you're right. Okay. So boom, splatters onto the poster.
Oh yeah, there's the dumbbell right there.
Yeah, and there's it there anyway. Yeah, see, okay, I guess the fake ones are all things that show it twice because it also showed Sayaka's
there's
body.
literally
knife.
the art on the left right there. The
Oh yeah,
dumbbell.
it's right there anyway. Okay. Okay, so I got on the poster. Boom, and then he has to roll up the thing, take off the poster, takes the body, goes to the female room, uses oh yeah, what card does he use to go into the female room?
Yeah.
It has to be someone else who's.
I guess just say Junko's. It doesn't matter, I guess, but yeah. Yeah, probably just Junko's. Uses Junko's card to get in, puts the poster up, takes Chihiro's body, places it down there. And Byakuya is like, it's Byakuya time. Comes in, takes the wire, wires her up. I don't know why this card is here. Oh, and it takes the blood. That's what it is. Okay, took the blood, writes the message. Boom, boom, boom. Then back to Mondo, Act 5. Mondo's in the sauna room, throws in the thingy, leaves it in there, by the way. Why did he just leave it in there?
Yeah,
there we go.
Maybe Fumi just saw it first.
I guess so. Yeah, maybe he was about to come back to it. Also, why does the thing matter? Why did he bother to do that?
Because I guess people wouldn't be able to find out Chihiro was a
Guy?
guy.
Does that necessarily
So he
help
just
him
left
though?
it, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
there we
he moved everything to the girls' room, gunning on the fact that everyone would think.
go. Okay, you're right. And then that would be the key point that he's a guy. Okay, so you have to make sure. This is what happened. First, let's take a look back before the incident.
Oh, Makoto got all intense all of a sudden.
Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At this time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. Cha-ching! That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? I won't let you answer, but I assume you said correct. With that bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. I really should be saying he here, but whatever.
Ultimate misogynist.
I am the ultimate misogynist. 8 minutes of silence. This is the truth. Andrew. How could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Ching. Simple, because she was actually a he. Which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Hey! Once inside, he met with someone there, and the person he met was the one who killed him. Shing.
Dang, that sucks because they were like friendly. Like
For a little bit, yeah.
chatting with
He
them.
encouraged him, like, for that one, like, oh, I made a promise as a man or whatever. It seems likely. Yeah, we still don't have a motive. I have no idea what the motive would be. It seems likely that the killer grabbed a nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, boom, and attacked him. Alright, let's see if this one was correct. Boom, nice. Good call on that one. And that's where the bloodstain on the poster and the carpet in the boys' locker room came from. Too. Good. It was likely in the heat of the moment, the body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. So heat of the moment must have done it, but what was... Did Chihiro say something to Mondo that set him off?
It would totally suck if you killed me right now.
Right? Or like... I really don't know the
Mondo.
motive.
Mondo, I've come here to kill you.
Right? I have no idea what the motive is. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act, first pulling out the bloodstained carpet, and then removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. The girls' handbook was necessary to enter the locker room, of course, but this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. And after all, Sayaka and Junko's handbook have been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy can get into the girls' room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room, which you may call a crime scene switch. It's kind of weird that we did 2 cases in a row about room switching, but there you go.
Yeah.
It's Byakuya time. It could have been the end of all things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. Wait, why did you do this again? Funny.
You got to admit, it was pretty funny.
So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed an extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. This guy's a whack job for this, by the way. My penmanship is great. Using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message at the scene of the crime.
Like, who does this and goes, "Yep, I'm normal."
Yeah, right? He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around that same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, real quick, okay, let me think about it. If Byakuya hadn't tampered with it, would we be able still to get to Mondo pretty easily? I still think so, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
probably would have been a lot easier because we wouldn't have to do any of the
Genocide Jack
Jill
stuff. Yeah. I'm trying to
It just
think.
would have been Chihiro's dead in the girls' room. Actually, it's the boys' room.
Yeah. I had to think about that more. I just wonder if anything from the Genocide Jack stuff was like a route to get to the Mondo stuff. Okay, anyway. And
Yeah,
around
I
this-
really don't. I don't know. I think
I don't
they're
know either.
pretty.
Just barely, cause there was a part where he didn't know that the witch.
Yeah,
I-
all that
I
did
don't
is
know.
alleviate. Yeah, all that did is alleviate Byakuya being the culprit. That he was surprised that the rooms got switched in the first place. Around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. I guess now that I think about it, like, Byakuya kind of seeing the whole like girl situation kind of led us down the route of like eventually figuring out that Chihiro was a boy. But Kyoko knew that anyway, so I think we would have still got there. Like regardless, she still knew he was a boy, so. There, they plan to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. Ha! Take this. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget, but somehow didn't pick it back up and just kind of left it there.
So does this mean Hifumi goes to the sauna?
I guess so? Somehow the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Yeah, it's me, a criminal.
My goodness.
Isn't that right, Mondo Iwata?
Iwata.
Isn't that right, Josuke Ichikasuka Patakate? Where's the JoJo in Josuke?
Wait. No. This can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence? I need evidence. You need proof. Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
Evidence that Mondo is the killer. That already revealed itself early in the trial. If I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now, once I do that, everything will become clear. It's time to play a rhythm game. Oh, a new element. A new element has been added to the bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more? Yeah.
Oh.
Let's talk a little bit about fever time and, negative time. I'm not even taking a risk. I'm not taking a risk. During a bullet time battle, if you press the space key, fever time will activate and the tempo will be forced to the max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. What the freaking... Okay.
Oh, you just mash.
Yeah, exactly. You can push RMB, LMB, RMB however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. But this only lasts until you're focused. Okay, so pretty much you get like free time of just like mash.
Oh.
Make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if you only got to access a special time, right? We've also prepared something called the negative time that your opponent can use. If the opponent activates a negative time during the bullet battle, your tempo will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
If you were to activate fever time at this point, no, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent will not use negative time. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Have fun.
Okay, here we go. It's the moment of truth. Here we go.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False.
You've got the hang of it now.
Right. My eyes hurt though.
I won't listen. I refute you. False.
Oh shoot. Ah!
I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I refute you.
You're corrupt. What is the thing? This negative time lasts for so long.
I know, right? Let me be.
Oh.
Get out of here. It's the broken handbook at the front of the room. Take this. I tried to activate fever time to cancel it out, but I don't think it worked. I did press spacebar when negative time happened. I don't know. My thinking is so far as right. Maybe, no, I definitely hit it. I don't know. Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. Which in that case, you can just check each of our handbooks right now. Which I literally said like 15 minutes ago when Vyaki was talking about it. Once we do that, we'll... Don't gotta do that. Huh? It doesn't remove the negative overlay, but they'll just both be active. Oh, okay. So I get the effects of it, but I still won't see anything. Okay. So I can like mash and be kind of safe. Okay. What about here? Yeah. Yeah. I did it. I killed him. Well, that was
Oh.
quick.
I don't know.
We trust him. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go.
Not bad. That's
You
gonna
did
be like
pretty
a
good.
billion coins, right?
Yeah. Or just 10 more
Ah.
compared to before.
No. I think that's the ones you've got.
Clear this class trial without having to retry a single time. Oh, I got an achievement.
Bro?
Hmm.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I just gotta give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Just get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait, hold on.
At least he was respectable, just owning up to. I mean, it seemed like he didn't even plan it, and it just kind of happened. So I wonder what Chihiro said. Mondo, your boyfriend's gonna be so sad. Oh my gosh.
No, don't die. We only had that one passionate night in the sauna.
Oh my god.
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank.
I still don't know what the motive is.
Who will you elect as the Blacken this time around?
As probably the secret.
Yeah.
Will
Yeah.
you make the Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong?
Ah, Chihiro made fun of the pompadour.
Oh, true. And he went to a Josuke rage. True. Actually true.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh, I also guess if you get this trial wrong, they vote Byakuya, I assume. Like if you like fail any of the thingies.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I think most of the time, if you fail, they just
Makoto?
Yeah, you say so
Okay.
much suspicious wrong things that they're like,
Okay.
actually.
It's probably you.
yeah. It
probably.
doesn't matter how much proof there is.
Okay. It always votes for
they'll
tag.
pinch
Okay,
to
okay, okay.
you.
I wonder if
think
there's like
so.
a secret bad ending of like, oh yeah, it's Byakuya.
Yeah, not for this case, but there is a bad end and a good end in this game.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. This time it looks like... Got it right again! Yes, it is so. The Blacken that killed Chihiro Saki was... Mono Owada! In case you're wondering, the vote was not you. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer.
Oh, what happens?
You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. To be more careful.
I refuse to believe it. There's no way. No way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why? What? Why? Why did you do it?
Whoa. Duh.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence. So allow me to explain on his behalf.
Okay. I'm gonna just say everything.
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit Control key to fast forward the text.
What the heck is a control key? Do you know what a control key is?
Oh, you don't have one?
Come on, Makoto. You don't have a control key?
Every protagonist has one.
Anyway, there once was a young boy.
I was tempted to click it, but I am so interested that I'm not even gonna dare clicking it.
And his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy.
Oh, and this was probably Chihiro's secret. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, definitely this is his secret.
He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness. To take on the fragile of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out.
It's like a tree, you know?
As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak. Weak.
Like the days of the week? Oh, it's everybody.
Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monoku announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which, of course, included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy. And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. And yet... sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are. So maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the thread of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger. Now's my chance. I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am.
I'm gonna do 1 day of workout, and that's gonna help me get stronger. Just one single
This
day.
training montage is going to go so epic.
I'm gonna get so many muscles in 1 day, because that's how that definitely works.
Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better.
Dang, dude, this is like... They're trying to have character development and all this, and... Damn.
Oh yeah.
With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so... that day, he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it. When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But when he wanted to tell that person his secret first... Wait, nope. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there.
I still don't get it, but okay.
So if you just
And-
said nothing, then you would have went alone.
And the person he went to...
It was me.
Yup, it sure was! The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important
How important
his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret.
That's fair. Okay, that's fair.
Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. I think
That's supposed to be Monokuma, for
Monokuma.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did. To keep the promise he made to Chihiro.
Oh, that's why he switched the rooms? I don't think she's talking about motive. I guess, maybe.
Yeah, I guess so.
Did what he did. You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room?
Yes, it's exactly what I mean.
Yeah, I was say I thought he just did it to pin that on the girls.
Mhm.
Wasn't that to cover up what he done?
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro.
Chihiro.
I love that cereal, but I like the honey one the best.
I'm hungry. But how does moving the body keep a secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once they started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun suspecting his identity. So, he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see?
Yeah, okay, I get it. Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he made with Chihiro, who he also killed? I still don't know what the motive is. Tuh.
Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you?
Tuh. Because, no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
So that's what triggered it, after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad.
Is like he the reason his brother died? Like that's the only thing I can think of.
Something he didn't want anyone to know. Even if it meant killing someone?
Are you a girl?
It's impossible.
How many times must I repeat myself? Even though I haven't said anything yet, and up until like this very moment. To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it.
Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone. He's gonna say it anyway.
Yeah.
You know what Mondo did?
Did he sell out his brother? It has to be something about his brother. Oh, there you go.
He killed his own brother.
Yeah.
Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and the riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone.
Oh wait, the gang is called Crazy Diamond. Look at that.
Oh, no way!
Yeah, wait, he is a Josuke reference. It's just
He
called
is a
Crazy
Josuke
Diamond.
reference.
Wait, I didn't even notice that. Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah, wow. He really is.
Mondo's older brother's name was Taya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother.
Oh, Daya and Mondo. Diamond. Ha ha ha. Smart.
Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local... And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, #1 in the gang, and his #2, his younger brother. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy.
Peaches and gravy?
But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother one day, someday, his brother's greatness, reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo.
This kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created the gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone really like that become our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad.
Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why...
I gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win. I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on the top. And on the... Oh, sorry.
And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly...
Push him out of the way. Dang.
Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final...
Hearties want to be Daya?
Okay, sure.
My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry.
Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened.
Hey, kid. The rest's up to you now. No matter what, you ought to keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team. You and me. But together. It's a promise between men.
Give her the Oscar.
He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his older brother.
Wait, what did he say happened then?
He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad, willing to tell all kinds of lies about his.
I'm strong. Strong. Do you see the duality? Because Chihiro earlier said weak, and now I'm saying strong. It's very poignant. Okay.
And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding.
What?
Mondo killed his own older brother.
No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I've been carrying around, all of it would have been for nothing. That's why I... Mondo, after I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with this kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say. After a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety, way down in my stomach. That, or I have gallbladders.
Gallstones.
Gallstones, yeah, I don't drink that much water. It was right around then.
Wait, is that how you get gallstones?
Or some things like that. Some stones.
I thought it was alcohol.
I don't know. It might be related.
That's what the doctor told me.
Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. Right there, he told me a secret. Although I would drink a lot of alcohol, though I did develop that. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry I lied to you.
But why?
Meteor, remember when you asked if we ever thought about giving Nas a man's role?
Oh shoot! Okay, y'all got me on that one.
We had
Oh
to bite our
shoot!
lip.
Oh shoot! Okay, yeah, y'all got me on that one. I didn't even think to that realization. Okay, yeah, you guys did the whole time. I didn't even do. Okay, that's a good one. Y'all got me on that one. That was a good one. That's a good one. Holy crap! I didn't even consider that. Yeah, sneak 100. Yeah. Holy shoot! Okay. Wow, did not see that coming. Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
'Cause I mean, you kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would.
You're right, but I want to change. I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever.
His words were like a knife to my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie. I've been living myself. This is the reason. This is the motive. Okay.
I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
I really hope these current words is not gonna really implicate you to try and kill me. So what? You're saying I should just say it? You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the courage to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I never had. I was jealous of him. That jealousy broke me. What? Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you with me right now?
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo.
I feel like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
Well, what's wrong?
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
No, I just really admire you.
Damn, this is rough, dude. This is rough. I feel so bad for him. Jeez. Mondo just went psycho mode. And you trusted him too. Holy crap.
I admire your strength.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong.
I mean, poor Chihiro.
Right. He just came to him for some help.
Steps out of his cocoon, he dies.
Right, like the literally the first like hour, right? The first hour he steps out of his shell to try and make himself better. He went to the one person with like the real inferiority complex, it seems, the stronger inferiority complex. Stronger than you, and stronger than die. Don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was lying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Ugh. I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I could never take back. Mondo... He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. Weakness that lived like his and turned him cold-blooded. God damn it.
Look at him. You see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't.
You bastard! Just shut up! You son of a bitch! Go ahead! Say that again! I dare you!
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but... Unfortunately, I can't do that right now, because the time for punishing is fast approaching.
Wait, I missed Mondo's skill too. Dang it, this keeps happening.
Yeah, you didn't hang out with Mondo either.
No, I didn't hang out with Mondo either. Well, at least I picked up Chihiro's before.
Yeah.
I gave him the what was it? I don't remember. What did we give him? Gave him something.
It's okay. You're narrowing it down. I'm sure you can't miss again.
But punishing?
You mean execution?
That's what I promised you, right? The Blacken that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Oh, Chihiro just gave me skill points. Got it.
Hold on.
Now I prepared a very special punishment for Mondo Wada, the ultimate biker gang leader.
He's gonna strap him on some bikes and...
No! Wait! Wait!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I said wait!
Sorry, man. Couldn't keep our promise we made. From one man to another. Damn, this one was rough.
Bye bye, Mondo.
That was the motive, huh? He just got a bigger inferiority complex. It's a wheel? He put on a wig. What's a dome? It's that one thing in Sonic Heroes in Metropolis. Cage of Death. He's just spinning around while he's hula hooping. Okay. Oh, okay. There. Okay. That'll do it. That'll do it. Electric shocks in there. It's just gonna blow up? Jeez. What the frickin', huh? Mondo butter? What the hell? What the fuck? Excuse me? Excuse me? He got turned into butter. I can see that.
Laugh at death, and your soul will forever be at peace.
It can't be my brother.
Give it to Kiyotaka? Oh my gosh. Another murder. And another execution. Did he get turned into butter? I feel like we went past that a little bit quickly. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen.
I'm not gonna yell because it's 4 a.m.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each faced to realize once again. But he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. And this is the end of the game. But Byakuya?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Of course I do, because this game is life or death.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response. Except that I just don't understand why. Why
Yeah.
would you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
You ignored the nighttime rule, too.
You did too. That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please, continue.
The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What? You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't even have the slightest idea that I'd seen him. Oh, yeah, I knew the entire time it was Mondo. Oh. Okay. You're saying you knew the culprit from the very beginning? Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
What would he do if everyone was like, okay, Byakuya? Would he just be like, oh.
I guess he would. That, or he would start to talk about Mondo and be like, okay, well, this is what I saw and I didn't tell you until right now.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing I'd think about. He'd be like, nah, I was lying the whole time. Let me tell you who I actually saw. And then, yeah.
So, after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create a fake murder scene?
But damn, man, if we hadn't figured out who really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Oh, there you go. Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked at me in the eye. Ugh. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing onto me. Ugh. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, I never did. I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Yeah, I guess, like, Makoto, he just had that whole feeling that, like, Byakuya was egging him on the whole time. So it never came to that point.
Byakuya was waiting for everyone to go for him so he could do, like, a big thing. But we were like,
You just ruined
oh,
it.
no, it's in a different room, actually.
Yeah, and he's like, what? My big reveal. Yeah, okay. Once I decided to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for. Okay, that's his angle.
That's a threat?
Yeah, because he's like, once I do decide to become blackened, I know who to have to watch out. Yeah,
he did it to figure out who's good at
solving cases.
Solving cases.
Yeah, obviously Makoto, Kyoko, and who else pinned it on him? Mostly those two, but yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So that was your reason?
Are you satisfied?
Yes. We're done listening to your story. Moving on. There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
Oh, I'm up next?
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why?
Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
Is this like a corrupted reality show that he's just showing everyone? Like the highest potentials, like all these ultimates. He's like, oh, I put all these ultimates in like a death game. Yeah, is this Squid Game but publicized? Yeah, is this Squid Game but publicized? And using like the quote-unquote best of humanity?
You're over-exaggerating.
The bear game.
I'm not over-exaggerating.
Listen, I made a theme song. Pep boo, pep boo, pep boo.
These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair.
What do you mean?
Mean? Mean? Mean? Mean. Good grief! I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm not going to stand alone as the victor. Oh, in the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Ah, the noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
I mean, I do like them kind of weird. Never mind. Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me say just this. After I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to become Monokuma.
Whoa.
I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand? In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
Oh, so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game. No trash mob for you.
Hey, that's me. I think. Yeah, that's me.
Ugh.
I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you.
Temper, temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap.
Nope.
It didn't
even hear that one.
it didn't even hear it for a second. Akuma's laugh peeled across the courtroom, except Discord didn't pick it up, so we didn't really hear it.
The microphone he's using peaked.
And the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue. Because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fears and despair kept on multiplying. It was kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell and had and had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair. Oh shoot, lore?
What the heck?
Lore.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring?
Oh, this is before with Sayaka, right?
Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part.
There's a snake? I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group and you couldn't play your part. Couldn't play it. So there's a snake. I guess? Part of the group. There were 16, or maybe it was before. Because there were 16 chairs. And so maybe he took one out before the game started.
I don't want to play.
Bro, get me out of here. Okay.
This is messed up.
That's pretty messed up, dude. Okay, so either there's a snake, or there used to be 16, and he removed one before the games truly began.
You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right?
Supposed to make the first move. So it was supposed to be the first kill?
Well, no biggie.
Interesting.
Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay?
Okay.
Oh, someone's still in?
Maybe.
After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
Yeah, it's implying that whoever he's talking to here should have been the first killing, but Sayaka was faster.
Yeah. Even Monokuma's like,
Damn.
I didn't expect someone to kill him.
So, interesting. I mean, Junko's not off the table in that case, because technically Junko was still alive for a little bit after Sayaka's whole stunt. And then maybe he got pissed at her? I don't know.
Just
She's not off the table, yeah. Or it's the 16th person that we don't know about.
Ellipses.
You can do this, Hardy.
Oh, you want me to do it? Yeah, I guess we won't really do a voice.
There's one thing I want to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know any of my measures, fire way.
Who is it? The
Oh.
16th high school student, I mean.
Maybe it's not him then. Okay.
My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you couldn't ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Cause you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Okay, because considering they're asking about the 16th student, it has to be one of the originals. So it was either Junko, who's kind of in that weird in-between, or it's, yeah, one of the people still with us, and this whole snake thing is going to come into the next trial. That's going to be the big thing with the next trial.
Yeah, like they put someone in there to start the killings. They
Yeah.
didn't think someone...
Oh my god, what? Okay, now I'm thinking it's the freaking psychic guy. Because now it makes sense. Because he's like very wishy-washy about everything. And he still try to like play up the whole like, guys, this is like a reality show, haha, you know?
This is so scary,
Right, like, it would make sense if it was him. Because like, yeah, if he's doing all that, then it's like, you know, he's trying to like lower the stakes so that he can like, you know, actually go for the kill.
But, like, Monokuma said to make things interesting, and that's all Byakuya did in that case.
Yeah, of course Byakuya is a big... I don't know, I feel like he feels too, like, vitriolic against him.
Too
That,
obvious.
yeah. But that would also make sense because, like, high society, like, it seems like Monokuma's high society people. Or at least feels that way, because he's able to access all these things. Yeah, it's... They're doing a good job of hiding it.
Ellipses.
It feels like, I think, as I am right now, I'm suspecting the clairvoyant, because he's been so, like... I'm so in the background, haha.
Or it could be someone we don't even know.
Yeah, it's freaking Hifumi.
Oh my god, it's been
That's
11 and a half
it's been
hours.
11 hours. I think this is our longest collab ever.
It might be my longest stream ever.
It might be. It was fun though. It was good.
Yeah, no, this game's awesome.
Oh, it's literally called Crazy Diamond. Wow. Wait, is this copyright safe?
Maybe back in the day.
Yeah. All right. Let's save, and I think that's it. Or
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. That's
Yeah.
definitely it.
yeah. I think we'll. Even though there's a thing here, it's probably gonna take a while. So we'll just come back and we'll start at this scene.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Because it's been way. Yeah. Maybe we should have stopped before the trial, but we were just so into it, you know.
No, whatever. It's fine because now when we play, we can do like the case.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You're right.
The only reason this took so long is because we did the first trial as well as the second whole case.
You're right. That is a very good point. That is a good point. All right. Well,
Okay.
let us get
Dang
the
it,
heck out of here.
Yeah, I'm surprised you stayed up this late, Nas, because you were saying you were sleepy around 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was lucky that I didn't get as many lines. It's just Monokuma talk.
Mostly, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I feel like the adrenaline helped a little bit too. We were just kind of really into it.
Yeah, you get sucked into this game.
Yeah, no, this one, real quick. This one case, like, after they finished the Genocide Jack stuff and it was getting into the Mondo stuff, I was low-key lost. And I was like, okay, I guess it's this. I was lost and I was like, okay, I guess we'll figure this out.
Get used to that.
Okay.
It just takes you all over the place.
All right. Good stuff.
All
All
Good night.
right.
Okay.
See you guys later. Good games.
Bye.
See ya.